Welcome to the Gurukul Prep Daily Podcast on July. Update 1. Appointment. Roberta Metsola re-elected as European Parliament President. Roberta Metsola, a famous Maltese politician, has won a historic second term as President of the European Parliament, becoming the first woman to do so in the institution's history. Metsola, who is well known for her leadership and campaigning, received 562 out of 623 votes from EU MPs. Metsola's re-election continues her efforts to raise the EU Parliament's profile and restore its integrity following scandals. She has been praised for uniting centrist parties and championing reforms in transparency and accountability. Update 2. Awards. INS Delhi wins Best Ship of Eastern Fleet 2024. INS Delhi was named the best ship of the Eastern Fleet during the annual Fleet Awards Function 2024 held in Vishakhapatnam. INS Kavaratti was named the best ship in Corvettes OPVs LSTs, while INS Shivalik, INS Sumedha, and INS Sumitra were named the most spirited ships in the Sonrise fleet for carrying out a wide range of hard operations throughout the previous year. Vice Admiral Rajesh Pendharkar, Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief of Eastern Naval Command, was the chief guest for the event, which Rear Admiral Rajesh Dhankar, Flag Officer Commanding Eastern Fleet, hosted. Update 3. Banking. SBI launches Amrit Vrishti 444 days term deposit with 7.25% interest rate. The State Bank of India, SBI, has introduced a scheme that pays 7.25% interest on deposits for 444 days. Amrit Vrishti additionally provides senior persons with an additional 0.50% interest rate. The Special Fixed Deposit (FD) plan is open to investments until 31st March 2025. The plan will run from 15th July 2024 until 31st March 2025. The base interest rate on the Amrit Vrishti FD is 7.25% per year. Senior citizens will receive an additional 0.50% interest, bringing the total rate to 7.75% annually. Update 4. International. Elon Musk says SpaceX headquarters will relocate to Texas from California. According to the Los Angeles Times, Tesla CEO Elon Musk has stated that he will relocate the headquarters of SpaceX and the social media platform X, previously known as Twitter, to Texas. Musk listed various complaints of California and doing business in San Francisco as justifications for the relocation. Musk cited a new state law published by the Los Angeles Times that prevents teachers from alerting families about student gender identification changes as a main reason for relocating SpaceX's headquarters from Hawthorne to the company's launch test site in Texas. The move represents a significant setback for Southern California, where SpaceX has played a pivotal role in fostering a growing space economy, as the Los Angeles Times noted. Update 5. National. India completes 4th ICCPR Human Rights Review. In Geneva, India has completed its 4th periodic review by the United Nations Human Rights Committee under the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, ICCPR. The Human Rights Committee, which consists of 18 independent experts, oversees the execution of the ICCPR, conducts periodic assessments of all countries' reports, and makes observations and suggestions. According to the External Affairs Ministry, the Constitution and the legislative and judicial frameworks ensure the rights and freedoms outlined in the ICCPR. India became a party to the ICCPR in 1979 and has undergone 3 such reviews so far, the last being in 1997. Update 6. Obituary. Eminent cardiac surgeon Dr. M.S. Valyathan passes away. Dr. Marthanda Verma Sankaran Valyathan, a famous cardiac surgeon and the founding director of the Sri Chitra Tirunal Institute for Medical Sciences and Technology, SCTIMST, died in Manipal, Karnataka. He was 90. Dr. M.S. Valyathan's outstanding career as a cardiac surgeon and his substantial contributions to setting the groundwork for the nation's indigenous medical technology development have been documented in gold letters throughout history. He was instrumental in establishing SCTIMST as an institute of national importance in 1976. He headed the Department of Cardiovascular and Thoracic Surgery for 20 years from the inception of SCTIMST till May 1994. Update 7. Agreement. India prepares to sign headquarters agreement with Global Biofuels Alliance. The Global Biofuels Alliance, GBA, established in September 2023 by significant G20 countries such as India, the United States, and Brazil, is ready to take a critical step forward in institutional development. The Indian government is poised to sign a headquarters agreement with the alliance, a significant step forward in the organization's expansion and India's position in global sustainable energy activities. This elevated status will enable the GBA to function more efficiently at the international level, mirroring the recognition given to other global initiatives like the Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure, CDRI, and the International Solar Alliance, ISA. Update 8. Rank and Report. Asian Development Bank retains India's growth forecast at 7% for FY25. The Asian Development Bank, ADB, has maintained its prediction of 7% GDP growth for India in the current fiscal year. However, it has increased its growth estimate for developing Asia and the Pacific region by 1% to 5% in 2024 from the 4.9% it had previously stated in April. In its latest edition of Asian Development Outlook, Manila-headquartered ADB said that the stronger-than-expected fiscal position of the central government could provide a further boost to growth to the Indian economy. Update 9. Schemes and committees. Haryana announces 10% job quota, 60,000 rupee subsidy for Agniveers. In order to safeguard the future of Haryana youngsters recruited as Agniveers for a 4-year period, the state government has established a 10% horizontal reservation for these soldiers in direct recruitment for positions such as constable, mine guard, forest guard, jail warden, and special police officer, SPO. The Haryana government has stated that Agniveers will receive a 5% horizontal reservation in direct recruitment for civil services in Group C and a 1% horizontal reservation in Group B. The state has also decided to grant Agniveers a 3-year relaxation in the maximum age limit for government jobs in Group B and Group C categories. Update 10. Science and Technology. Chandipura virus infection confirmed in Gujarat. According to the National Institute of Virology, NIV, a 4-year-old girl from Aravali district's Mota Kantharia hamlet died at a municipal hospital in Sabarkantha after testing positive for Chandipura virus, CHPV, making her the first verified mortality in Gujarat. The state authorities stated that 14 of the 29 suspected CHPV cases reported so far have died. The Chandipura virus produces fever, flu-like symptoms, and acute encephalitis, brain inflammation. The pathogen is a member of the vesiculovirus genus of the family Rhabdoviridae. Over 18,000 people have been screened for symptoms so far. Mosquitoes, ticks, and sandflies transmit the virus.